Right on time. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready to go.
All right, everybody. Welcome to your second half of your Thursday night double. I'm going to be your coach. I'm Coach Chris. We got Coach Kiana in the background. She's going to be keeping you safe, watching your form at home. Make sure you throw in the comments below or even just message her. Let us know exactly what's going on if we got to keep you safe. We're going to get it warmed up. We're going to work on our lower body today, so let's make sure that everything's good to go. But let's always, as always, start up at the top. Eyes up, eyes down, eyes up. And eyes down. Now let's look left and right. Nice and simple. We're just going to go through there. Nice and easy. Every motion. Let's do the bottom half of the circle. So we're going to go down and rotate to one side, down and rotate to the other side. And we want to do the upper half as well. So again, we roll over to the other side, one side to the other side. And from here, I want you to really feel the ground. Feel how that ground connection affects the rest of your body, right? So from here, I'm going to grab the ground with my toes. I push through my right foot, and I can feel my left hand pushing. Push and push. I'm trying to feel that connection, right? So from here, I wobble to one side, wobble to the other side. One to the other side. Push off those toes, right? Really reach. Really reach. Push. Push through those toes. Feel that nice line. Now we're going to extend out, reach up as tall as we can, try to get that nice line. All right, same thing, reach up, get that hand behind. Same thing, keep going up, reach. Back to the center here. From here, we're gonna go feet, toes pointing forward. We're going to reach out from one side, get down low, and touch the ground. We're gonna get back up, and then we're gonna reset. Reach up, down, across, up, and again. Okay? Paint the wall, grab more paint, put it back on the wall. Same thing on the other side. Up, down, and across, and we can put them all together from one side to the other side. Get down, rotate your body if you have to, and come back. At the center, you should notice that your feet are pointing forward. All right, next up, we're going to come from here. We're going to toes, push to the other side, push to the other side. I'm trying to come up, push that tension through my body, through from one side to the other side. The lower I get, the more difficult this is going to become. You're going to feel your calves, your quads, your hamstrings. We're going to be doing things a little bit low-key, a little bit slower at some points, a little bit faster at some points, but we want to make sure we have that stability. All right, let's warm up our ankles and our feet. What we're going to do is we're going to stick one foot out in front, and then I'm going to roll over onto one side and to the other side. Same thing here. So I push it out to the outside, out to the inside, out to the outside, into the inside. Okay. Same thing on the other ankle. Put the foot front, out, in, out, in, out, in. We're going to go back to the first foot. We're going to go behind us and flex those toes. Flex those toes. Okay? All the way behind. Get the ankle. As you pull it in, you get those toes. You're coming up. Same thing on the other side. Put the top, the dorsal part of your foot onto the ground. Slowly roll it up. Stretch out those toes. Stretch out those ankles. It's warm in the gym tonight. Got the doors open and everything. No fans though. All right, next up, we're gonna come up and around. Up and around. Up and around. Nice and lazy. Pirouette style. One to the other. Up and over. And over. And I'm starting to feel my hip flexor here. One side to the other side. Okay. Now, angles are going to be really important today when we're dealing with our hips, your foot on both the planted leg and the up leg. Both of these things are going to be really important. So make sure you're pointing, paying attention to where my toes are pointing for today. Let's start off with our very first exercise. First one's going to be called Danger Close. So we're going to pick a straight line in front of us. We're going to pretend we're a bunch of soldiers. We get down really low. We got our rifles here. We're trying to keep a small profile because we don't like getting shot in the face. So we're going to get up, take a tiny step. Get up, take a tiny step. Get up, take a tiny step. But I don't want to get down on the ground. I don't want to touch my knees to the ground. I don't want to get dirty and clean my uniform and stuff, right? So let's get started. It's going to be 1.5 minutes, coach. I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh. Say it again, Coach Chris. What's the time for this one?
1.5 minutes. 1 minute 30 seconds.
All right, you guys ready? Set it up. Make sure you got some space in front of you. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Try to keep that head as stable as possible. So you're close to the ground, but pretend you're walking in a tunnel also. So you don't have too much wiggle room to go up and down. As Coach Chris has his arms in front, arms are active. You can pretend you're holding something out in front of you. Laser gun, paintball gun, real gun, or you can protect your face. 2 shields on either side of your face. As much as you can, try to not let those knees touch the ground, but I want them just as close to the ground as you can. So you're really in, like kind of like a duck walk. You might have done a duck walk before. You're trying to get those knees and those toes pointed forward, not out to the side. And then you're pivoting. Nice, you guys. Keep it nice and low, nice and low. You're past halfway. Those quads are really burning. Just keep telling yourself one more step. Keep that back nice and straight. Eyes are forward. 25 seconds to go. Let's go. Nice, Scott. Nice control. Keep it down, you guys. When you're turning around, try to keep that low position. If you really need a break, stand up, shake the legs out. 15 seconds. Nice, you guys. Nice and low, nice and low. Come on. You're almost there. I know we're really burning. Really burning. 3, 2, 1, and time.
All right. Next up, we're going to do pike to loaded beast.
Ooh.
So, the pike position is like an upside down V. We're going to put our feet down on the ground, bend the legs, walk it out. From here, all I'm going to do, I'm going to get my knees, touch them to the ground, pick them back up. Touch them to the ground, pick them back up. The further away my hands go, and the further backwards I sit, the more difficult this will become. Here, toes point forward. 1 minute. Everybody ready?
Good to go, good to go. Set it up, you guys. So you're walking those hands out. 1 minute. 1 minute. Fingers and toes are facing forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So start by hanging down and walk it out in a downward dog position. Lowering both those knees to the floor, lightly touch, and straightening those legs out. You want to walk your hands out in front of you a little further and push those armpits to the floor, and then bring those knees down. It'll be a little bit more intense. So try to push your hands, push the floor away from you. Push it away, and then you're sitting back. Try to get your heels, or you're trying to sit back onto your heels almost. Sitting back onto your heels almost. Keep it going. 15 seconds left. Good. Nice, you guys. Keep those arms down. You might feel a little bit of shoulder work here, but you're thinking about those hamstrings are contracting and straightening out. Those calves are working glutes. 3, 2, 1, and time.
Ooh, oh man. All right, next up. So, we've worked on a little bit of our hip flexors, our quads in the front. I don't know about you guys, but my legs are nice and shaky. We're gonna move into ground touch. So, what I want you to do, pick a spot anywhere on the ground. If you have a water bottle, that's even better. I'm gonna just pretend that this like spot right here is my spot, this little sweat part. So, pick up a leg, tuck it in as tight as it goes. You want this knee here, in line with the other leg. From here, right down the middle, off to the side, and then off to the other side. It's going to be 1.5 excruciating minutes, but if you're at home working with us, you got to start on your weaker leg, okay? I'm strong on my left leg, so I'm actually going to balance on my right leg to start. Minute and a half, coach.
Minute and a half, you guys. So pick your weaker leg, whatever leg you think you'll have a harder time balancing on. Let's start on that one. Ready? 3. Set it up first, knees together, pulling that heel up to your hips. You're not pulling your knee up in front, you're pulling your foot back. Pulling your foot back at a minute and a half. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try to keep those shoulders even, whether you're reaching with one foot, with one arm, or the other. Nice. Knees are together. You can use that leg that's bent to balance out your forwards motion, so don't worry about trying to keep those knees glued together. And you're barely putting that hand on the ground. So Coach Chris is just touching his finger there, just to let himself know, just to let us know that he made it all the way down. But I don't want you putting pressure on that hand. I don't want you taking that pressure off of that leg. That's 30 seconds in. In control. So the slower you do this one, the more burn, the more tension you're putting on your muscles, the more you're gonna feel it. We're slow to the ground, feel those muscles stretch and then contract nice and tight as you're standing back up. Just keep that back nice and straight. Activate that upper back a little bit, just to prevent some slouching. Nice, you guys. Keep that balance even as you stand up. So don't stand up so quickly that you throw yourself off balance. Oh, catch yourself. 20 seconds left. Make sure you're keeping that line in front. So your shoulders are facing in front, toes are facing in front, especially when you're reaching in front. Off to the side. Nice, you guys. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. Nice, keep that balance. 3, 2, 1, and time.
Ooh.
Shake it off. All right, that glute should be on fire.
Oh man, that's awesome. So let's pay attention a little bit closer to your toes now. So what you might notice is as you start to lose balance, this kind of thing starts to happen sometimes where we change angles and we're hopping around. Coach Gannon was already talking about toes forward. Here's the other part that I want to really pay attention to. Don't let your foot cave in, right? Notice how my pinky toes have lost the ground, which means I'm not getting that stability. Grab the floor. Then you're gonna feel like I did, your calves. Just gonna ask you to chop them off tomorrow morning. You guys ready? Minute and a half, let's do the other side.
Other leg, ready, set it up. Toes forward, that entire foot stays on the ground. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Think about gripping the ground with your toes. If you find that you're leaning more towards your big toe, maybe you're leaning more towards the outside. Think about even pressure throughout your entire foot and your heel as well. You don't want to be toe heavy. Keep that head forward, head neutral.
Our parents in the crowd, pick up the leg out. Nurse the injured foot. I find that keeping my hand close to my center or air touch of the nose helps.
Keep it going, you guys. Just keep it moving, keep it moving. Nice, way to keep going, you guys. 30 seconds left. Keep that control. Slow down, slow up. Coach Chris is using that other hand. Help himself stay central. Keep that balance. Air, nose touching, as he says. Keep that balance. Keep it moving, you guys. Beautiful burn. 10 seconds left. Stay on that one foot. Don't let the other foot touch the ground. 3, 2, 1, and done.
Oh, wow. Okay. Take
Shake
it out.
it off.
Now, we've done a little bit of the front, a little bit of the back. Let's work on the inside of our legs, the adductors, as well as that last corner that we didn't really quite hit yet. This is our 4-dimensional lunge plus a matching kick. So if I try to imagine myself as front to back, left to right, then what we're going to do is we're going to have front lunge, left side, come back, front kick, left side. Back lunge, back kick. Side lunge, side kick. All right, everything on one side first. Let's work on the left leg. We're gonna work on each of these pieces individually, so we have really good attention to each one. Coach Canna, we're gonna do 45 seconds. Let's start off, everybody, with front lunge, coming back, front kick. 45 seconds on this leg. Then we're gonna move on to the next piece, same leg. And then when we feel like this leg, you know, I want to lose a little bit of weight, just cut it off, don't need it anymore. That's when we switch to the other one. 45 seconds, coach. Are you ready?
45 seconds, you guys. So you're doing one leg, you're gonna lunge in front, and then you're gonna kick in the front. Ready? 3, 2, am I good? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
So here, lunge, come on back, same leg, kick. Lunge, come on back, kick.
Notice how nice and low, how nice and far Coach Chris is bringing that leg when he's doing that lunge. So his knee's not going too far in front, his leg, nice far reach, and then you're doing a big explosive push off the ground to get back to standing. Kicking with that same leg. Up and out. My quads are really working. Think about those arms, you guys. Let's keep those arms up, or you can keep them out to the side. I don't want them hanging beside you. You're using them. Nice. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, 1, and time. That's 45 seconds.
Next one, we're gonna go behind us. Okay, once it goes behind us, we come back, pick the same leg up, and instead of going down, we're gonna go up. Okay, reverse lunge, come up, back kick. Everybody ready? 45 seconds.
You guys, to
same
the
leg
back.
as the first time.
45 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So back lunge, step it back. Using those glutes to stand up. And then back kick. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Again, try to keep those shoulders facing forward, especially when you're doing that lunge. Don't anticipate that back kick. Don't twist until you actually bring that foot up into the air. Keep it moving. Up and out. 15 seconds left, let's go. Good, 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 good. Up, out. 3, 2, 1, and time.
All right, we've done front, we've done back. Now we're gonna do the side. So, contrary to what we would normally think, we'll lean on this side, then kick that side. We're actually gonna do the opposite. We're gonna go feet facing forward. We're going to Cossack off to one side, come back up. Pick that leg up and stomp. One more time. We're gonna come here. Side, up. Side, up, and stomp. The key as to why that's important is because when you throw a kick, you gotta have weight behind it. Only way to do that is if we move. In order to get this, you gotta get lots of core. That's where this motion here, we're low, we're loaded up. Core, 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 kick. Okay, so one more time. Toes forward, feet wide, load up, right? Dodge the kick, I load my own up, and then I go and blast it right here. All right, everybody, 45 seconds, let's do it.
45 seconds, ready you guys? We're going sideways this time. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Here
So you're loading one side. Load it first. So you're doing that one side squat, pushing up. That leg that you're not leaning on, it's free already. So you're lifting it up, knee first, right out to the side, explode. Sideways, always going to the same direction. Load up one leg, Cossack squat to the side, lift that knee up. Boom, out and in, and back down. Think about kicking with your heel, toes to the side, so your foot is parallel to the ground. I don't want your toes up. Then there's a string on the side of your heel that's pulling your heel to the ceiling.
Yeah, I want to
Drop
really
it down. 4,
drop that weight over. Bring it
3,
over.
2, 1, and time.
All right, let's do the other leg. We're starting off again with the opposite leg this time. Forward lunge, come back, front kick. Everybody ready? 45 seconds.
Forward lunge, we're doing the other leg this time. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So keeping it nice and square, facing forwards. Toes facing forward. Hips are facing forward. Make sure nice and square when you do that long, low lunge. That back knee gets nice and close to the ground. Try to not let it actually touch. Shoulders are staying square to the direction that you're kicking as well, kicking and lunging.
Now I'm really struggling with it, but with your planted foot on the ground, when you throw that kick, try to make sure the toes always point forward, right? What I'm trying to avoid is don't do this, right? Don't turn that heel out. Toes always forward.
Hips are forward, hips are forward. So those toes stay forward to help those hips stay forward. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice, 45 seconds.
All right, back time. Backwards, up, look behind you, boom. Everybody ready? Same thing, 45 seconds, other leg. Let's finish out, let's go.
Leg ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you're doing a back lunge this time. Back lunge, explode up that leg. You might feel it glued a little bit more in this one. Push up to your feet together, lift it up. Try to look over that shoulder when you're doing that back kick. Get that core engaged so it keeps your balance. Boom. And back feet together. Try to keep that balance as much as you can on that one leg. Up again. Try to kick with your heel. Listen. Nice low back lunge. Hips staying forward, especially in that lunge. You might feel yourself turn to the side a little bit for that back kick. Up and out. 4, 3, 2, and 1.
All right, time for that side to side motion. And again, I want you guys to think, it's not just, I'm coming back, right? We're coming here, and we're going to, boom, stomp and take their ground. We want that spot. That's mine. So,
spot.
Down, up, take their spot. Okay? The longer you hold this leg up and then hold, the more you can feel these adductors and your core have to work. So, load, strength, then you land. Okay? Let's do it.
45 seconds, ready, 3, 2, 1. Make sure we're doing this on the other leg, you guys. So loading it up, lift it up, out, boom, space. A little bit more glute work there. Big stomp. Nice, load up that leg first. Nice and low, nice and low. Keep that chest up. Lift the knee up first, stand all the way up. Get a little bit of quad action as you stand up on that one leg. And then you're going nice and out for that kick. Big step. Stomp into it. Nice and strong. This is my spot. Out, boom. Nice, you guys are looking good, nice and strong. I know I can't hear anything, but I can imagine we're making nice and loud stomping noises. 3, 2, 1, and time.
All right, everybody. If you want some water, now's a good chance. Otherwise, we're gonna go back to the top, work on those exercises again, get a little bit of a different feel. We're gonna go back to the top. Oh boy, with danger close. As soon as you come back, we're gonna get our imaginary gun. You're gonna get down low, but this time, knee to the ground, okay? You're gonna get all the way to the ground, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, okay? Key here is tiny steps. Down, up, down, up, down, up. We're not sure where they are. We gotta get up and down really, really fast. Everybody ready? The more narrow you go, the better. Here we go. Minute, 30 seconds.
Minute and 30 seconds. You're alternating legs for this one. You guys ready? Set it up. Squaring, facing forwards. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So this time you're touching your knee to the ground, but then standing all the way back up. Small steps. You're taking maybe a step that's worth 2 feet in front of you. Touch that back knee. Think about touching that back knee straight down to the floor instead of moving forwards into it.
So as you guys are starting to get tired, you might notice that your glutes or core are starting to give out, and you might notice this start to happen. Okay? Key here is push the back leg, push, as if you're trying to stand up and kick somebody right away. Coming down, push.
Superman, take off, then you're gonna go Superman, fly, up and forwards. Nice back knee barely touches the ground, and then push up. Pushing from that foot also, so it's nothing is lazy when you're doing this. You're standing up tall, back knee is down, active, big push when you stand up. Nice, you guys, let's go. 20 seconds left. Make sure we're alternating legs here. Push out those legs, you guys. Try to keep those arms up, either by your face, on your waist, on your head. Superman style. 10 more seconds. You can use them opposite arm to leg to help you with that rhythm. 3, 2, 1, and time.
All right, next up, we're gonna go into pike to beast. This one, we're going to modify. We're gonna get down on the ground. Again, same thing. We're gonna do our pike, we're gonna do our beast. We're gonna do our pike, we're gonna do our beast. But for those of you guys who thought that this was too easy the first time around, we are going to pike, pick up one leg, and beast. Pike, one leg, and beast. Okay, again, we are down, knees, one foot, stand. Down, down, knees. All the way to the ground. If we want to, we pick up the other leg, and we stand. Everybody ready? 1 minute, and only 1 minute.
Only 1 minute.
Only.
Right, you guys? We're alternating legs for this one, right, Coach?
That's right. One side
All
and the
you
other.
guys, let's set it up. You're down, so you're walking your hands out. Nice downward dog position. Try to push those hips to the ceiling. Floor away from you. Armpits to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you're lowering both knees, lifting one foot up, and then pushing up. So that one leg is doing the work when you push those hips up. Foot down, knees to the ground, 1 foot up. But when you lift that 1 foot up, it doesn't need to go too far. You're just kind of the same way like if you were in a bear crawl position, you just barely lift that foot off the ground. Just go back a little bit more, put all the pressure on that other leg, other toe. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Think about working those glutes, those hip flexors. Quads are working a little bit, calves are working a little bit. Your legs should be burning. Maybe upper body a little bit too. 10 more seconds. Knees down, lift up, and push. Back down, put the other foot, switch it up. Nice, you guys are looking good. 3, 2, 1, and time.
Oh boy. Wow, that's hard. Next up, we're gonna go for that ground touch. But this time, instead of just balancing on the 1 foot, we're going to go down, touch the ground, up, touch the ground, down, use your core, no hand, reach, touch the ground, reach, touch the ground, balance, touch, and touch. What's the difference? When we're standing, it's all glutes. When we're down on the ground, if our feet are touching the ground, you're still using them. But when we're leaning over, it's all about that core. Try leaning and then pick this leg up. If you're not sure how hard your core has to work, that's how hard it has to work. So try it, but realistically, all we have to do is come down here, reach as far out as we can without touching this hand to the ground, reach as far out to that side as we can without touching the ground, core to help us come back up, and up. 1 from the standing position, one from the kneeling position. If you want to do front down or left side, right side, whatever you want, one standing, one ground. That's it. 1 minute on each leg.
Oh, 1 minute on each leg. All right, you guys are setting it up. So standing on one leg or starting, are we starting on the ground for this one?
Yeah, let's start on the ground.
Let's start on the ground. Change it up a little bit. 1 foot. Yep, so your back knee is pretty close to that front foot. Ready? 3, 2, let's go.
Right. Reach as far right as you can. And come back. Reach.
One side. Other side. Stand it up. And then you're going middle.
Reach. You can do all down the middle. You can do all down the side. As long as you have one on the ground, one on the standing.
Make sure you're nice and controlled when you're going back to the ground, you guys. You're gonna really feel that quad, those glutes, but I don't want you slamming that back knee down. Let's say you're doing, if you're on the ground, you're doing in the front, stand up, in the front. On the ground, to the side, standing up to the side. So whatever you're doing on the ground, doing it standing up. 15 seconds left.
3, as far out as you can go, as far out as you can go.
Challenge that leg, you guys. 3, 2, 1, and time.
All right, other side, same thing, ready when you are.
Other foot, ready right away. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You're starting on the ground. Whatever you're doing on the ground, you're doing the exact same thing standing up. So if you're in the front, you stand up on that one leg. Try to stand up only using that front leg as much as you can. And then you're kneeling back down as much as you can, only putting that pressure on that front leg. Use that back foot just for assistance. Really loading up that front quad. Again, those glutes when you're doing that twist, or your whole torso twisting. Whole torso twisting, not just your arm going side to side, your whole torso, your core, really gonna fire up like Coach Chris said.
Now, if I'm only grabbing something that's really close, my leg doesn't have to do any work. But if I'm really far out, this back leg almost wants to leave the ground, and that's when this leg's doing all the work.
10 more seconds. Don't forget about keeping that back nice and straight as much as we can when we're bending, when we're standing up. 3, 2, 1, and time.
All right, while we're here, I want to go to the ground. Let's tie up that core and just make sure that we get really that lower body to upper body connection. Just to finish up here, let's put our feet down. We're going to, most important thing, we're going to pick an elbow position. So whether it's in front, above, to the side, doesn't matter. All that matters is that it doesn't change once we've started. So let's just say I put my arm out to the side. I'm going to come up and it's going to remain on the side. What you don't want to see is this, right? The arm's going all over the place, right? Keep it out to the side. If I'm pointing it there, it stays pointing there. Okay, let's work on that control. Just some sit-ups, 30 seconds, one side and only one side. If you're gonna pick an arm, choose that arm, keep it wherever it is. Let's do 30 seconds, coach.
30 seconds, ready, you guys, set it up. Make sure those feet stay flat on the ground, pick a position for that arm. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So Coach Chris has his arm right out to the side at shoulder level. He's standing up, he's keeping it right there. Nice. Nice, control the way back down. Try to get those feet flat as much as you can. Press into the ground. Nice, halfway there. Oh, nice control, Kenny, way to go. Make sure we're breathing, you guys. Strong exhales on our way up. Release that tension. 3, 2, 1, that's 30 seconds. So I think we're gonna switch sides.
Yep.
Other arm out, let's keep going, you guys, right away. Try to mimic the same position you had on the other side. So get your arm out right at shoulder level. Try to keep that neck nice and relaxed. Also, I know we have that arm out, but try to keep the shoulders down. That core should be doing all the work.
Imagine you're holding some water, and at the end of this, however much is left over is how much you're allowed to drink.
Oh man, don't let that arm shake. Keep it there, keep it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
Awesome. All right. One more time to control the abs and the core to make sure that they're all tied in. Coach Mark usually calls this one a shin box. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sit down on the ground, we're gonna cross our legs. One foot's gonna go in front of the other. If you notice, it makes this kind of like a T. What that allows me to do is, if my toes are flat like this, I can use this hand or no hand, and we're going to come up. The thing about this motion is all about these hips. I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna come up. In order to get the most out of this, I'm gonna push with this glute, and I'm going to pull with this leg. All right, everybody, 45 seconds on your weak side, and then 45 seconds on the other side. Let's get it done.
One leg, you guys. So you're setting it up. One hip is turned out. One foot is underneath that other knee. Foot is underneath that other knee, and then you're gonna sit it up. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. You're using only those hips as much as you can. Squeeze those glutes at the top, push those hips forward. Make sure you're standing all the way up before you go back down. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving.
Or you can have your hands on the ground to help you. One cool people trick is if you grab your own knee, makes it a lot easier to stand up. Oh, you don't have to touch the ground. But if you want the most out of this, hands up.
10 more seconds. Control, control, control. Try to get those eyes up, you guys. Don't tuck that chin in. Keep that neck relaxed. 3, 2, 1, and time. Switch it up right away, you guys. Other foot in front. So that whatever leg you just had up, you're now gonna put that leg flat. Open up that hip. Other foot is down. 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push it up. Nice. Make sure you're controlling the way back down.
If you want to really challenge yourself, once this foot is where it is, don't let it like move around and stuff, okay? I'm up here, I'm solid stable. I come down, the foot stays. Okay, that's already a challenge for my flexibility. Then when I come back up, pull using that leg, keep grabbing the ground.
Keep it going, you guys, keep it going. Nice and strong. 10 more seconds.
Feel that core. Feel those glutes.
2, 1, and time.
All right. Last little bit. This time, we're gonna work on the directional lunges followed by the directional kicks. So we're gonna do front, back, side, front, back, side. Front lunge, back lunge. From here, remember, if it's this leg, we actually want to do here, this way. Okay? Front, back, this direction, then front kick, back kick, down, up, and stomp. Same thing as we did before. Only one side. 1 minute, only one side, then the other side. Okay, so
All right,
front,
you guys.
back side, front, back side. Let's do it.
All right, you guys, 1 minute each side. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Front lunge.
In the front, in the back,
Wide side.
and the side.
Front kick. Back kick. Side and stomp. Reset.
And a little bit of everything here. Everything that we've done today. Nice and low in all those lunges. Sit those hips back in that side lunge. Nice and high legs and those kicks in control, nice and slow. Good, good, good. 20 seconds left. Lift, try to get that knee up in that side kick. You guys get those glutes working. Nice, keep it moving, keep it moving. 10 more seconds. Strong breathing, keep it moving. 3, 2, 1, And time on this leg. Shake it off, shake it off. Other foot, 1 more minute. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Forwards, back, side, and then kick it out. Forwards, back, load that leg up before you do that side kick. Try to look in whatever direction you're kicking, you guys. Keep that balance. Whatever leg you're standing on, those glutes are really working to keep that balance also. Core is nice and strong. Don't forget that final stomp and that side kick. Nice, think with that direction. If you're doing that forward or back lunge, keep those hips facing forward, toes facing forward. 10 more seconds. Keep it moving, you guys. Keep the burn, feel the burn. 3, 2, 1, and time.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
Yeah. It's Kiana's birthday.
Oh.
We have a tradition. Of course. Birthday burpees.
Oh yeah.
30 whole seconds. Let's finish it off. Coach, you ready?
Seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds burpees, up and down. Out in. If you're not feeling the jump, as always, just step it out. Try to get those hips, those feet nice and low. All the way up to a nice strong plank. Nice, nice, nice. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Keep those feet shoulder width apart, if not closer together. Yeah, Tanya's on fire. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice jump, Jonathan. Almost there, you guys. Almost there, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
All right. Let's stretch it out. Come on down. Let's pick a leg. I'm gonna stick it out. Flat of this foot into the thigh of the other leg. Toes up to the ceiling. We're going to go chest up, happy posture. Reach up, face the leg, and then reach. All right.
Deep breaths.
How did everybody do?
Like, hope our legs are feeling. Oh, got some thumbs up. Awesome.
Good.
Good.
Glad to hear it. This leg's gonna stay straight. All we're gonna do is touch the big toe to the mat, and we're gonna rotate away from that line. From here, put your chest to the ground, elbow down to support you. Straighten the bottom leg, pull the back leg behind you. Stretch out that quad. You can also push your hip forward, chin up ever so gently away from that hip flexor. Get a nice stretch. Shoulders out of your ears. Fingers crossed, guys. I hope I don't have any shoveling to do tomorrow.
Another leg workout.
Oh yeah, let's do the opposite side. So again, legs wide, bring this foot in, flat this foot against the thigh. Toes, you're gonna pull up, force to flex that foot. Up tall, and then we're gonna rotate, face that foot. Deep breath in, and bow.
Pull those toes up towards you.
Most important thing is don't round your back. Keep your open, happy posture. All right, let's rotate that big toe to the ground. And then we're just gonna continue that rotation and get that nice twist. And from here, we're gonna drop down to our elbow. Again, straighten ourselves out and pull that top leg. Again, what I can do is let that foot touch the ground or just leave it and I can look away. slowly release that leg. We're gonna go to our backs, figure 4 on the leg. We're going to pick the whole thing up and reach for the shin or ankle. From here, bend the leg. You can reach through the hole. This one, if you'd like a little bit more, or you can just grab on top, whatever feels comfortable. And let's switch it up and do the other side. Again, we're going for the long leg first. If you pull your toes up, you'll feel the flats of your feet. Maybe arch it a little bit. And then from here, we're gonna bend that leg and hold that. Give our adductors a little bit of love and our groin. We're gonna put the feet flat together. Give yourself a little hug. Hold on your toes. Let your heels fall as low as they'll go on their own and just stay. You can wobble from side to side, happy baby. You can get those legs up if you want, but I like keeping the flats together for those adductors. All right, very last one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the flats of our feet together like this. I'm gonna take my hands, I'm gonna put them underneath my hip flexors or my glutes. I'm gonna touch my heels to the ground and I'm gonna get that nice butterfly stretch. But my hands are gonna give me that confidence that's gonna tell my body to say, hey, relax. Gravity's doing all the work for you. So I just relax, and once my hands are, not really doing any more work, that's when I can let them go. I can relax, meditate a little bit, check my texts, see who's complaining from the upstairs or downstairs neighbors. What's with all the jumping?
Should come join next time.
And with a deep breath in, to relieve the pressure on your legs, you're gonna do the opposite. Take your hands, put them right underneath. I'm gonna use my elbows, push through the ground, and then I'm gonna straighten my legs. I'm gonna let myself melt into the floor for all of 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I'm kidding. All right, when you're ready, come on up. Slowly but surely, take your time. Just melt it into the floor a little bit. You might feel a little warm still. Thank you very much for sharing your Thursday night with me, doing some afterburn. I hope your legs have burned, and I hope you feel them afterwards. And enjoy the rest of your evening, you guys. As always, I want your feedback. Thank you very much to Coach Kiana in the background, giving us those cueing tips, helping you guys stay on track, making sure you're burning the right muscle groups, because I'm definitely going to feel this tomorrow. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you guys again next time.
Good job, you guys. Good
Thank
job,
you.
good job.